Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we're back with another episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. In the last episode, we got our fairy, and we're told to help out the Deku tree. In this episode, we're going to do just that. And much like I did with A Link to the Past, I'm going to be doing all of the dungeons in a single video. Anyways, defeating Deku Babas that way always yields Deku nuts. And they're fairly useful, so I'm going to make sure to actually stock up on them. But usually Deku Babas attack this way, and striking them will cause them to stiffen up, at which point you could slice them and cause them to drop a Deku stick. That's not what I want to do, though. So if you're locked on, and you press A when you have your sword out, you'll do this jump attack that actually does more damage. That Deku Baba had a lot of health. I believe after you get some from Deku Babas for the first time, that you can actually get some from like grass and stuff when you cut it. You can also use Deku sticks just like the sword, but every hit you take with a Deku stick is gonna break with. But, you know, sticks are a little easier to get than seeds are, so we'll go with that. Just like many other Zelda games, running off a ledge will cause you to jump automatically. There's no way to normally jump. Look at this wall, the vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Joshua. Yes, but you don't really want to climb it with these hanging out. These are Skulltulas. Get it? It's a skull, but it's a tarantula, and it's on the wall. Anyways, we get the dungeon map in that chest. And there's a big old fanfare for opening the chest. Yes, you can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Everybody knows that. Okay, now it's a good time to teach how to use the shield. Just hold R. Very simple. Ow, ow, ow! Forgive me, Master. If I give you a tip, will you let me go? You jump off a cliff. If you hold the circle pad forward, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. Can't guarantee it'll work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. I'll try it if you're feeling bold. Wahaha! And what he said's true. Jumping from high up does cause you damage, which is something that well, it didn't really come up in older games. Link was immune to fall damage. Not in 3D games. Anyway, there's our dungeon item. The Slingshot. Go ahead and equip that. I'll put it where I had the Deku sticks. Alright, so there's two ways to control things like this. You can either use the circle pad or you can actually use the gyros on the 3DS. I usually prefer to use the circle pad and then use the gyros to make fine adjustments. There's Deku seeds that can be used as ammo for the Slingshot, which are different from the other Deku seeds. Are these actually called Deku nuts? Okay. I've been calling them the wrong thing this whole time. I are smart. Okay, Deku seeds are ammo for your Slingshot. Deku nuts are an item that causes a flash. But anyways, now that we have the Slingshot, we can deal with these Skulltulas. Hey, that actually dropped a Deku nut. There's another one up there. There he is. Hey, dropped another Deku nut. I need a couple of Deku sticks and I'll be fully stocked. We can climb up the wall here, just as if it were a ladder. We can even shimmy to the left and the right. Now this is an actual big Skulltula. Kinda gotta wait until they turn around and expose their bellies. I do like to use that jump attack. So when you're locked on, your shield acts differently. When you're not locked on, you just kneel down and you can control where you're aiming the shield. When you're locked on, you can actually move around with it. And there's other things you can do when you're locked on. You can sidestep, you can backflip, you can front flip, or, well, attack with the sword or that way. There's also different kinds of slashes. You can just do a side slash, you can do a forward slash. And if you're locked on, you can do a stab. So the combat's pretty complex, actually. Gee, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess I need to get back to the top. Wasn't too big of a drop, though. Okay. That was kind of dumb to jump off like that, but whatever. I needed to go through this room first. What could be in here, you may ask? Well, we have a switch. Get used to seeing these. They are all over the place. What could be in the chest? What's in the chest? It's the compass. Compass lets you see the location of the boss, and it shows you the location of the treasure chests. And in doing so, it's actually a little more useful than compasses of past games, which merely showed you which room contained a treasure chest. This one actually shows you the location in the room that the chest is at. Over here we have something new. I don't know if Navi's going to, I guess she's not going to target it. Anyways, this is a gold Skulltula. There are exactly 100 of these in the whole game. And killing one drops this token here. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. Collecting those gets you rewards throughout the game. I don't want to deal with you. So to get out of here, we have to use our Deku stick and light the torch. You can actually save your Deku stick by swinging your sword or something, or otherwise putting it away. If you don't, then your Deku stick will actually burn up. Okay, now I'm ready to jump. That was fun. Now we're in the lower reaches of the dungeon. get this Skulltula here. And before I go any further, I guess I can't show this off. Never mind, I'll just have to show it off later. It was something related to Skulltulas. I was just going to say that once you have all the Skulltulas in a given area, there will be a marker on the map showing that you've got it. And speaking of Skulltulas, in dungeons they will always be out, but anywhere else they only show up at night. Well, that didn't work out. I got this. Yeah, there we go. Took a little bit of figuring out. There's not really anywhere else I can go. Step on that switch and it lights the torch. Okay, so we need our Deku stick. And as you might expect, going into the water is going to put it out. I don't think the actual water puts it out so much as having to put it away when I climb up the ledge does. Anyways, we need the fire to burn away the spider web, just like the torch demonstrated to us. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You'll never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 231. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yes, yes you are. Anyway, that's actually kind of important. Because otherwise, without defeating his brothers in the correct order, it'll just never end. This room teaches us how to dive. So we can hit this switch right here if we swim above it and dive, and it will lower the water level. Of course, it's not going to do me much good with the platform all the way over there. Take care of that big Skulltula. Hey, whoop. Okay, I know how to push blocks, Nabby. You don't have to tell me how to do everything. Block pushing is a little more involved than it is in 2D Zeldas. You actually have to hold a button to grab the block, and you can also jump on top of blocks. Climbing is fairly limited. It's, how high you can actually climb is really based more on, like, real-world representations of, like, jumping height. Okay, another room where we gotta light torches with the Deku stick. Slash sword to keep our stick. Keep going. Another big Skulltula. Jump slash take them out. Okay, what is that? Coma larva. I don't think I've actually seen these before. Okay, there's an area that we can't actually get into. We shall have to come back later if we want to get in there. We can't blow up that wall. We do not have any bombs. Don't worry, I'll definitely come back later for that. Get rid of these Deku Babas. Alright, we can push this off to have a shortcut for later. Which I guess we might as well do. Although we also kind of need it. All these torches are too high. Gotta be fast. Otherwise, your stick will burn up. Gotta stop diving. Anyways, here's the area that we were warned about. "23" is the one. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. And the door to the boss opens up. Here we have an empty room. Not quite so empty, however. Once you focus on Queen Goma on the ceiling there, the battle will truly begin. Alright, once we got her stunned, we can attack her. After a set amount of damage, she'll retreat to the ceiling, though. But just follow her and attack again. I'm using the Deku sticks because they actually deal more damage than the regular sword does. So that we can defeat her quicker. And we get a heart container. Well done, Joshua. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell thee. Wouldst thou listen? I guess so. It's probably a but thou must. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Furore, the goddess of courage. Den. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon. But do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Joshua, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with thee, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. You got the Kokiri's emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku tree. The future depends upon thee. Joshua, thou art courageous. Shouldst thou ever lose thy way, seek a vision of the path from the Sheikah stone that stands beside thy home. Navi the fairy, help Joshua to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye. And with that, the Deku tree is no more. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Joshua. Goodbye, great Deku tree. Hey, Joshua, what did you do? The great Deku tree, did he die? How could you let a thing like that happen? It's all your fault. Well, of course, Mido's gonna blame me. But, anyway, I think we're gonna end this episode off here. This has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time 3D. I am Blaumagier, and I'll see you guys later.